Hello, everyone. First, I want to thank all of you for the wonderful work you are doing to bring this forward. We need it desperately. I just want to say there was a typo in the program, and addiction was not one of the things that led me to homelessness. So now that we got that cleared. Okay, so my name is Susan Russell. And I used to be a union cement mason. I used to make very good money. I helped build Safeco Field, Seahawk Exhibition Center, West Seattle Bridge, Microsoft Campus. And one night on my way home from work, I was rear-ended by an uninsured motorist, and I was severely injured and lost my trade forever. And when, my union was awesome. They helped me for, the first 2 years. But, my medical, I no longer, when everything was done, I no longer had the wonderful medical that I had. I had to try to get on state medical. And that was interesting. So I spent 7 years homeless out on these streets. I carried a backpack on my back every single day with a hip replacement that was totally worn out. So I'm out here on the streets I didn't have medical. I finally, after, several years, figured out that I could get state medical, and I got on state medical, and in 2011, I got a referral to have my hip revised, and I was homeless. Okay, so I went and met with the surgeon. He was out of Bellevue. I won't give names. He was one of the best surgeons, and I felt very fortunate. But I had to come up with a place to recoup after surgery, and a person to help me, to help me. And so 2 of my friends stepped up to do this. So when I met that surgeon, I had notes from 2 people saying I had a place to live, and I had someone to help care for me to get through the aftercare. So 2011, okay, so the election, I met with the surgeon, and I had to convince him that I was a worthwhile investment. He knew I was homeless. I showed him that I had places to stay, and he said to me, I'm not gonna make a dime on you. And I'm like, oh, I'm thinking. And so I basically had to convince him and show him that I had all my ducks in a row, that I needed it, and he was going to do it. Well, then I was set for surgery. It was November, I think it was November 26th or 28th, 2012. And I was going to have it at Virginia Mason, and once that election was over, Virginia Mason no longer took state medical, and the rug was pulled out from under me, and I didn't get the surgery, and I was right back homeless on the streets. So every day, I sell real change papers, and I'm an advocate for affordable housing. I'm an advocate for the homeless. I've been a voice for 5 years, since 2013, and it is exhausting to be homeless, and is really bad because you can't really get the care that you need. And if you don't have a roof over your head, it's really hard to mend. You can't, it's impossible. But anyways, we need this so bad. I know so many people in tent encampments and out on the streets, veterans, homeless, that have huge medical needs, and they are stuck on the street with very little to no health care. So we need to fight hard for this. It took me 10 years to get into affordable housing, but I'm in. Okay? And September 21st of last year, I got my hip revised. And I walk, I've been given quality of life again, and everyone deserves that, everyone. You know, I just want to say, the one thing, you know, there's certain things that cause homelessness, because 51% of all Americans are one missed paycheck away from homelessness. It's getting sick, you know, and missing work, you know, and you have no money in the bank to back that up. It is an accident, which happened to me, you know, and it's health issues are making people homeless. And I just thank all of you. And anyways, so that's my story. I'm grateful that I got the surgery, but there's thousands of people out here on the streets that need medical care, mental health care, and so we need to work hard to make this happen. Thank you.